just want to document this as an empath. I was like trying to figure out, because I know for a fact that my empathic traits and the way I go about life, I look at life in a certain way that other people don't, right? I naturally feel empathy, and that is not a bad thing. And a lot of people will, because they're trying to tear it down, because they're narcissistic, whatever, will try and make you feel that it's a bad thing. And the fact is, yeah, I'm not like God. I don't, yeah, as much as it would be easier for me in my mindset for people to get along. Obviously some people don't get along, and I understand, I've accepted that, you know, that some people just aren't nice to me. And the fact is, like, I'm not God. I don't control the fact. I can't be like, oh, everyone should be empathic, everyone should get along, because that's not logistically going to work either, and that's okay too. But I'm still a person with my own healthily narcissistic traits. You know, people forget if they're highly narcissistic. People don't take into account if they're highly narcissistic that people have narcissistic traits of their own. They're just a lot more manageable and don't detriment their own lives. But it's the fact of, like, you know, you're in my space. Like, obviously, I'm not saying like I'm gonna try and fight a narcissist for like who's the most narcissistic. But you're in my space. Like when I'm an empathic person, and you're like trying to come into my life, you're not God either. You don't decide that you get to have dominance over my life. You know, God doesn't even have dominance over my life. You don't have the dominance to come into my life. And you know, I'm not saying people can't be dangerous, but regardless of that, from a mindset perspective, I'm not going to beat myself down for being narcissistic. I'm not going to join your dysfunctional mindset, because there's nothing wrong with the fact I'm empathic. I am going to be empathic regardless of what other people say to me and what other people don't say to me. And that's not a bad thing. I'm not here to judge you for